Well, we opened last month with the Beast from the East. We are opening this month, not quite with the Beast from the East, but we are talking about wintry weather. Thanks for clicking on to the Easter Monday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. Very interesting day to come. We did see some frozen precipitation across parts of England and Wales through the course of this evening and last night. And we are, as we see, that shield of moisture lifting into the cooler air across northern England, southern, central and northern Scotland. We're going to be seeing the precipitation at all levels potentially changing over to snowfall. So do we have much in the way of snow down at lower levels? That is going to be the big question through the course of today. As you know, at this time of the year, it is hard to get snow sticking to the ground, especially during the daytime. A little bit easier at night, of course, but during the day it's tougher to do so. So it's going to be very interesting to see how much in terms of snow down at lower levels. Up above, say, 150 metres, we'll probably see a good covering. Test and travel, of course, once again across higher road routes, such as the M74, the M8 at Hart Hill, and of course the A9, A82, A85. All these routes will probably be affected through the course of today with snowfall. So looking at the GFS, you can see here high pressure to the north, low pressure lifting to up from the south, and essentially what's going to happen is this shield of moisture changes over, of course, to snowfall, as you can see here. But notice that area of low pressure kind of gets deflected by that blocking area of high pressure. So what we essentially do is we see the precipitation holding on, according to the GFS, holding on as snowfall, say from Dalwhinnie up through Inverness up to the north coast. We could see snowfall continuing here, not just through the course of later today and tonight, but through Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday as well. This area of low pressure, this multi-prong low pressure system here, basically it's an upper vortex trapped beneath that area of high pressure. It has nowhere to go, so it holds on. We change over to rainfall across central Scotland, but as the area of low pressure starts to push east into the North Sea, notice here the precipitation changes back to snow, even the central parts of Scotland. This is by early on Thursday morning. The reason being is that area of low pressure seeps to the east, and then the colder air comes down once again from the north here. So it's going to be an interesting one to see that. And then of course you see an area of low pressure by the latter half of this week coming in from the west here. But what is going to be interesting is high pressure over the near continent, low pressure, very deep low pressure out towards the Azores here. And notice here that the isobars are pointing not from a north or a northeasterly, but actually from the southerly. And we're going to see significant warmth with this area of high pressure here, centered over the Alpine region here. We are going to be drawing in some nice warm air from the south. So essentially, while we have a snowy start to the week, even today, temperatures, once that shield of moisture gets transferred north, we open up the skies, we see the sunshine, southerly wind. We are going to be talking about temperatures into the low to even mid-teens, believe it or not, in the southern portion of the British Isles. All the while it's snowing perhaps in Glasgow and Edinburgh. But as we push towards the latter half of this week, there is some clear indications that we're going to see a taste of spring. The nice warm conditions. How warm did we get? 16, 17 degrees? That is quite possible by the end of the week. And the modelling does indicate high pressure starts to build over the continent in the medium range, so the 6 to 10. And of course low pressure that has been over the west starts to kind of weaken, and we'll start to see more of a positive NAO phase coming in to the pattern once again. So we could be talking about some warmer times to come towards the middle portion of the month, even for places such as Scotland. The cool does linger over Scotland that bit longer than the rest of the UK. So a lot to play for. Keep it right here on YouTube and markvoganweather.com through the course of today as we see the snowfall, and I'll be back once again with more later on. Hope you have a great Easter Monday and the rest of your Easter weekend. Bye for now.